On behalf of the Energy Regulatory Commission, I would like to bring the good wishes to this Proptech Consortium of the Philippines Incorporated on your official launching today. This momentous event, which highlights the ceremonial signing of founding member organizations of Proptech, is a silver lining for both the real estate and housing industries. These industries have been adversely affected since the COVID-19 pandemic broke out. The establishment of this Proptech Consortium is a stroke of genius and a game changer for the real estate and housing sectors, as it integrates sustainable, resilient, and digital technologies in real estate. With the convergence of the various leading companies and organizations involved in this consortium that will leverage on latest technologies, I am confident that the real estate industry shift to these digital technologies will be a successful endeavor. Meanwhile, the signing of a memorandum of understanding among the Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development, the Energy Regulatory Commission, and the Department of Energy for the sustainable and digital transformation of the housing industry is also a catalyst for change, as it responds to the call of the times as we fight against COVID-19 and mitigate the impacts of climate change. There's definitely a relationship between property and energy. There is a symbiotic relationship between these two variables or components because they go and exist together, and both cannot exist without the other. Properties to serve its purpose needs electricity, and especially nowadays that our homes are the center of activities using electricity. And when we say activities, you start from the baby who will need electricity to the eldest in the house who needs electricity for the daily needs. The persistence of the COVID-19 pandemic underscores the need to have a sustainable and reliable electric power service. Since the pandemic, our lifestyles have been tremendously altered, and shifting to electronic or digital technologies has become essential. Work, schooling or education, trading, meetings, and even medical consultations have been undertaken through digital platforms. Thus, electricity has been considered a basic necessity to survive in these trying times. In fact, the consumer profile has changed because as before, the demand for the commercial and industrial was greater than the demand for the residential sectors. This time, the residential sector has actually surpassed the demands of the commercial and industrial. In fact, the demand scenario now in July 2021, as borne by the records in ERC, it already surpassed the demand registered pre-pandemic in 2019. And therefore, what is the call for the day? We are called to innovate because of this sudden change in lifestyle, so the sudden change of doing things. We need to have the innovation, especially in the property and energy sectors, in order to meet the growing demands and cope with the transformation and developments that are happening in this industry.